Welcome to our first fully practical lesson. We have talked a lot about our interpreter. Now it's time to install them on our computers. Let's get our workshop ready. How to install Python on your computer. The process is very simple. Just follow these steps. Step 1. Open your web browser. First, open any web browser you like. Step 2. Go to the official Python website. In the address bar at the top, type this exact address and press enter. Step 3. Click the download button. You will see a large button, usually yellow, that says download Python, followed by a version number. Note, the Python is smart. It automatically detects your operating system, whether you are on Windows, Mac, or Linux, and offers you the correct version. You just need to click that one button. Run the installer. Once the file has finished downloading, go to your Downloads folder and find the installer file. Double-click on it to begin the installation process. Critical notes. Please pay attention. For Windows users, during the installation, you will see a window with several options. At the very bottom of that window, there is a checkbox that says add python.exe to path. You must check this box. This is the most important step. Check this box allows your computer to recognize and run Python from anywhere, making your life much easier. For Mac OS and Linux users, the installer for Mac and Linux usually sets up the path correctly for you. However, if for some reason it doesn't, you may need to configure it yourself through the terminal. If you don't know how to do this, don't worry. It's very easy. Just go to your browser or YouTube and search for how to set Python path on Mac OS or Linux. You will find many simple step-by-step guides. Congratulations! After following this installation and setup steps, you are now officially ready to start programming. You have successfully installed two incredible powerful tools on your computer. The Python interpreter. This is your personal translator, ready to convert your Python commands into a language that computer understands. Python virtual machine PVM. This is your silent, efficient bodyguard and librarian, ready to manage memory and execute your code flawlessly. The theory ends and the practice begins. It's time to write your very first computer program. Step 1. Choose your text editor. To write code, we need a simple place to type. This is called a text editor. To start, you can use any basic editor on your computer, like Notepad on Windows or TextEdit on Mac. However, for this course, I highly recommend that you install a professional code editor, like Visual Studio Code or Sublime Text. These tools are free and will help you by color coding your text, making it much easier to read and avoid mistakes. Once you have your editor installed, let's begin. Okay, now that we have our text editor installed on our computers, let's write our very first line of Python code. First step, create your workspace. First, we need to create a folder on our desktop to store all our project files. We have two ways to do this. The manual way. You can simply go to your desktop, right-click and select New Folder, name it MyPython. The professional way, using the terminal or CMD. Professional developers often manage their files directly from the terminal. Let's learn how to do that. Open your terminal or CMD on Windows. First, navigate to your desktop by typing cd desktop. Now that you are on the desktop, create the new folder by using the make directory command, mkdir, and your folder, my underscore Python. After you press enter, you will see a new folder named my Python appear on your desktop. Now let's move inside that folder, cd my Python. Whether you created the folder manually or through the terminal, make sure your terminal is now inside the My Python folder. Step 2. Create and write your first Python file. Next, open your text editor. I will be using Visual Studio Code. Create a new MPT file. Now save this MPT file inside the My Python folder. Let's name the file my underscore first underscore python.py. This extension tells your computer this is not a normal text file. This is a Python file. Treat it as code. Inside this file, type the following single line of code. Print between double quotations or single quotations, hello, comma, world, exclamation mark. Now save the changes to the file. You can press Ctrl S on Windows or CMD S on Mac. Step 3. Run your program. Okay, let's go back to our terminal. Since we are already inside the MyPython, to be absolutely sure that you are in the correct folder, you can type this command to list the content of the folder. On Mac or Linux, type ls. On Windows, type dir. When you press enter, you should see the name of your file, my first Python, appear. This confirms you are in the right place. We can now execute our file directory. Type the following command and press enter. Python 3 my underscore first underscore python.py. On Windows, you can usually just type Python without number 3, like this, or even shorter, py. After you press enter, you should see the following result appear in your terminal. Hello, world. If you see this text, then congratulations. You have successfully written and executed your very first computer program. And you even learned how to manage your folders like a pro using the terminal. This is a huge and important milestone. What if you didn't see the result? If it didn't work, don't worry. This is a normal part of programming. Check these two things. And a final very important note for today. Let's add a second line to our program. For example, print, this is my first message to you. I am recording it in the Python language. Notice something very important about how this is written. Both print statements start at the very beginning of the line. There are no extra spaces in front of them. They are perfectly aligned. In Python, this alignment is a strict rule. All code that is in the same block must start at the same indentation level, in this case with 0 spaces. You might be asking, why is this rule so strict? That is an excellent question. For now, all you need to know is that this is a fundamental part of Python's grammar. We are going to explain the why behind this rule in a dedicated lesson on a topic called indentation. It's very simple, and it's one of the things that makes Python so clean and